right, good evening. I'd like to announce the Planning Commission meeting for November 4th is open, and may we have roll call, please?
Commissioner Brown?
Present.
Commissioner Cooper?
Here.
Commissioner Gordon?
Here.
Commissioner Niblin?
Here.
Commissioner Vaterlas?
Here.
Chair Evans?
Present. And Commissioner Gordon's going to do the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Is the order of agenda acceptable to everyone?
I'll move that we approve the order of agenda.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, please vote. And that passes 6-0. Is there any changes to the minutes? Does anybody have any changes to the minutes? And could we get a...
I'll move that we approve the minutes from September 16th, 2013.
Okay, is there a second? Oh, thank you. Please vote. And that passes 5 since Commissioner Brown was not here, so 5-0. Is there staff? Is there a designation liaison to the next city council meeting?
I don't believe there's any planning commission related business on the next council agenda, so I don't believe there is a necessity for a liaison.
Thank you. There are no consent items. There are no public hearing items, so the only thing we have is one consideration item, an extension of permits for the construction of one single-family residence with a second residential unit south of Fassler Avenue and east of Roberts Road, number APN 022-150-030. Staff, do you have a report?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair, members of the Commission. On October 15, 2007, the Planning Commission conditionally approved a use permit and site development permit for the development of one single-family home with a second residential unit on the south side of Fassler Avenue, east of Roberts Road. The project was approved concurrently with a Harmony at 1 14-lot subdivision. The use permit and site development permit were due to expire on December 3rd, 2013, and on October 21st, 2013, staff received an extension request from the applicants. This is the applicant's 6th extension request. The applicant is requesting the permit extension because the road that would provide access to their subject property has still not been constructed. Extension requests are not unusual and are generally granted unless there have been significant changes in conditions or circumstances affecting the project or area. To staff's knowledge, there have not been any changes that would indicate that the extension should not be granted. The applicant is here tonight should the Commission have any questions. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Does the Commission have any questions for staff or for the applicant?
No.
Seeing no lights, okay, does the applicant want to have anything to say on that? Or? Okay, thank you. Then what's Commissioner Gordon?
Unless there's any comments, I'll make a motion.
No. Go ahead.
I'll move that the Planning Commission extend UP-978-07 and PSD-763-07 to December 3rd, 2014.
Is there a second on that?
I'll second.
Commissioner, okay. Please vote. And that passes 6-0. Thank you. So anybody agree by the action of the, well, I guess, is that, can anybody agree by the action of the Planning Commission has 10 calendar days to appeal the decision in writing to the City Council? Commission communications. Anybody? Oh.
I just wanted to follow up on a question I guess I had last. We had a matter like this in front of us, and that had to do with the I guess it was my understanding that at one point, perhaps in the last year or so, a communication had gone to the city council, maybe it was a recommendation even from this commission, that they consider maybe a change to the ordinance code that would allow these matters to be dealt with administratively rather than based on commission action. And I was curious about the status of that. Is it still pending? Did the city council decide to table it, not to?
Yeah, this was about a year ago, in my recollection, and actually the recommendations were about two different things. One was the possibility of changing the way we do extensions now and perhaps doing some of them or all of them administratively. The second was to actually think about having a lifespan for extensions. In other words, not an infinite amount of extensions,
Right.
maybe 5 years or whatever, the number was deemed to be. We did take those recommendations to the council. The council did not feel that they wanted to act on those at that time, but they did not foreclose the possibility of revisiting that in the future. So that is actually still on our to-do list. We, as you know, we have a new city manager, and we are very slowly getting through everybody's to-do list.
Sure.
and she's very, very busy and trying to absorb it all. But it is something that I think should be considered again. I mean, just given, the past two meetings where we've all convened here and had to set up the TV and have the staff and have the commission here, and I know everybody's busy, and it may not be the best use of everyone's time. So I'm hopeful that we may have an opportunity to revisit that, though I could not tell you what that time frame might be.
Well, I appreciate your work on it.
Any other commission communications? Seeing none, I will go to staff communications.
Nothing at this time.
All right, and oral communications, I don't see anyone to say anything, so we'll close that. Commissioner Gordon,
I'll move to adjourn.
is there a second on that?
Second.
Okay, please vote. And that passes 6-0. Thank you very much. Good night.
9.5 minutes.